Hello and welcome to my subjective Wuyang skin tier list. I'm going to say that again just to make it clear. My subjective Wuyang skin tier list, which means this is my opinions, and if you disagree with them, that is fine. That's literally what this is for, so that you can leave angry little comments below this video and I get engagement. With the mid-season patch, we got 2 new skins in the hero gallery. Yes, 2 of them. One of them some people might not have seen, which good for you, because I had to see it and I didn't like it. But we're gonna be ranking all of them because there's no time where he ever doesn't get any content, so I might as well just make the list now and then update it in 2 seasons because he's gonna have 7 new skins. We're gonna start off very classic with his basic look, which I don't hate it. Like, his base design is alright. Obviously, he's a college student, he's very young, and that's kind of it. Like, there's only so much you can really do with a design concept like that, right? If you have older characters or characters that have been in a lot of fights or something, you can do like more interesting stuff like scars or prosthetics or some weird quirks in their clothes or something. Wuyang is kind of he's just a student that's literally just him, and he has a big stick. That's kind of it. Overall, I don't hate the design though. It gets a pretty alright from me. Like, it's gonna be at the top of alright. It's like, again, it's good. It's just not. He's very pretty, right? I love him. I think he's very, very pretty. But that's kind of it. Same with like the recolors of his base skin. They're like his base skin, like they're recolors. Personally, I don't mind any of them. I like the white one the best. But they're all going here in alright. Maybe like this. Like, I like the purple quite a bit. I love the white. I think the white is the best. Then his epic skins, the OWCS Recolours, which I hate them. I'm so sorry. I hate them. Mainly because I don't like orange and I don't like logos. I don't like seeing where clothes are from. I think it looks really ugly, and orange is just not my color. So they unfortunately have to go into the bad category. Not because they're necessarily bad overall, but it's like his base design, which is, as I said already, it's kind of bland, which everybody knows about. And we're not judging that. And they're orange, which is just, I don't like orange. I just do not. All right, now that we're through those things, let's have a look at his legendaries, actually. I have all of them, except for the one that isn't released yet. So we're going to start off with his first skin, the first legendary that, well, technically it's his second, I guess. But also the first. So we're just going to start with his Joker skin, because it's right at the top of the list. This skin is objectively one of his best. It has custom sound designs, it has little effects when you walk. It's really, really cute. It looks a lot like, you know, the original character, the Joker from Persona. Lol. I never played Persona. I'm not particularly interested in it, so it's not my favorite. And since this is a subjective tier list, I'm going to put it at the top of good. It is objectively one of his best skins. It's one of his highest quality skins, probably the highest quality skin if I think about it now. It's just not personally for me. It's really good. It's very, very good. I just personally am not the biggest fan of the design as a whole. It is a collab skin, so it's a little bit wonky. You could argue that, like, it's still, oh my god, it's still like a skin. You just don't like the original,
Try to keep
what it's
up.
from, blah blah.
Feeling okay?
But I feel like that's the whole point of the skin, right? Like, if you don't like Persona, you're not gonna like the skins, right? And you know, it's my subjective to this, so thank you. I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash for this. I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter. I don't care. I just like, I like it. I just don't like using it necessarily. His next skin, everybody freaked out over this one, the Poolside skin. I like this skin. I think it's pretty good overall. Again, there's only so much you can do with a pretty boy. And apparently that's just ripping his clothes off and selling it. And it sold quite well. I think the hair needs some work after, you know, having it for like 4 seasons now, I think. It has grown on me. It's one of my top skins for him. But I definitely understand why people didn't like it and why people still don't like it. And I do think that they could have done a lot more with a lot less orange. But the skin does what it's supposed to do. It's fan service and it's like beachwear, right? Like he looks like he's going to go swimming. And I like that the stick looks like a water gun. It's very, very cute. So for me personally, it goes like right underneath the Joker skin. I really like it overall. But I understand people's sentiment and the fact that it's not one of his best / most popular skins. And it looks weird when he like bends his feet, you know, when you like bend your toes. Because obviously his animations aren't made for toes. So it just looks like he's breaking his feet and like they're like made out of plastic because that's kind of what it like his feet are essentially coated like shoes. But because there are toes there, it doesn't really work like that, right? Next up, oh my god. Oh god. Next, oh my god. Next up, we have this thing, which I like the anime. I do not remember who Garou is. I have no idea who that is, or if this design fits a little bit from the pictures I've seen. It looks like him, but it does not. It does not fit. It does not. No, it does not look good on Wuyang. It looks very ugly. It's very bad. I like the stick with the galactic variant. I think that one looks really cool. And in first person general, it looks kind of cool with the arm and the bandages. I kind of have a thing for that. But that's kind of it. If you like look at the skin from any other angle, like I saw it came out and I wanted to vomit. I still bought it because when I have a hyperfixation, I need to collect stuff for it. I think it's just a bad skin. I also think that with the stick, you could have done a lot more. Like you can see that the bandages on the tips, they're kind of just drawn on. And I think that's really ugly. I think they could have done a lot more with it. And it's just a really bad skin. I'm not sure if I want to put it in the bottom of bad or at the top of die. Yeah, going to no. Why am I even thinking about this? This is just a bad skin. it's just terrible. So then in the same season he got a battle pass skin, which is the Mermonster skin, which is overall my favorite skin for him. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to put it right at the top already. I love the color scheme. I like that it's a little bit darker. I like that it contrasts with his really light blue skin. I like the little glowy effects. The only thing I don't like about the skin is that his hair is yellow again. I don't know what it is with Blizzard and associating yellow hair with swimming, but I think the hair would have looked better if it was either black, like his natural hair color. It would have, again, contrasted really nicely with his skin tone in the skin, and it would have tied it together with like the pants and overall just the darker colors overall. Or they could have made it like a weird tealish green color, which I think would have looked cool. Obviously, I don't know what it would look like because I haven't seen it yet. Well, but I do think that the bright yellow hair looks a bit weird. It's grown on me over time again. But it's just it's not like this is like the one thing I have. Everything else is really, really cute. I love the stick. It's very, very cute, especially like it looks like a little dragon the whole time. Very sweet. I love his stupid fish ears and his stupid fish eyes. I like that it's not like overly detailed, but there's still a lot of detail. I like the little spikes on the back. They're really cute. I just think it's a really, really solid skin overall. One thing you could argue about is the shoulder pads, which I don't know what they're attached to. Like they're kind of just hovering there. But overall, I love the skin. It's probably my favorite. But we'll have to think about that later on. Next up, we have the cozy skin, which came out during Christmas. I love the skin. I think it's really, really cute. I love the little heart on his cheek. I think it looks dumb, and that makes it really, really cute. I love the little hat. It's very, very cute. I love the little pom-poms on his jacket. I love the piercings that he has. I love the stick. What I don't like about the stick is that the weapon variants, they change like the top of the reindeer, like the dark brown bit. I think they should have not done that. It also changes both the baubles. Well, it also changes the baubles, the star and the snow on the stick, which I think they should have left the snow as is. That would have been really, really cool. But at the same time, I don't know how those weapons are coded, how they like change the material for weapon variants. So yeah, the only thing, if I had to find one thing I don't like about the skin, it's the wait. There used to be two bells on his arm, and one of them was very stiff. They just removed that one. Okay, that's nice. I wouldn't have noticed that because I'm not gonna wear the skin outside of Christmas because, you know, it's a Christmas skin and it feels weird. Yeah, that's nice. They actually fix it. That's cute. The one thing that I don't like about the skin are the shoes. I think they're too bright and they look weird in contrast with the little band that they use to like hold them together. I think they should either make the shoes darker or just change the color of the band or just not have that here or something. So yeah, that's like my only issue with it. But it's overall a very, very cute skin and I like it a lot. I'm going to put it up there. EP. Then next up, one of the biggest crimes committed to mankind. The Borealis skin. There are people out there who like this skin. And I really do not understand why in any way, shape or form. I think this skin is a crime against character design. There is no readability. His silhouette is completely muddied and weird. And it's a very low quality skin overall. There are a lot of things that I can talk about with the skin, but I'm gonna keep it short. First of all, why is his hair like that? Like, I feel like they could have done so much more with an Aurora Borealis themed kind of hairstyle, and they give us this thing, which is like 17 hairstyles mushed into one with a bit of blue streaks. Don't know why. They could have done like a cute little fade from white to blue or something, but no, it has like blue streaks in it. Okay, the eyeballs, why do they look like that? But I guess that's for everyone in the skin line, so I'm not gonna be too much about that. These little flaps on the side, Mercy got such pretty side flaps. They're really, really pretty. They're animated really nicely. They look like little... They actually look like they're like satin or something, just floating around. And they glow like an Aurora Borealis. Wuyang got 2 pieces of plastic. He really said, yes, I'm gonna make this myself. They haven't even fixed the clipping on the side of this one. Like, it literally looks like someone took a bite out of the plastic. It's really, really ugly. Not to mention that there are so many random gold details that make no sense and muddy like everything. Like the color palette of the skin is so weird. I don't understand in general why there's so much gold on these skins. I feel like Aurora Borealis looks the best at night when it's dark, so having some darker details would have looked a lot better with the skin line in general. I don't understand well, I guess to a certain degree I understand the eyes on his arm. Like, they wanted to do something interesting with his glove. And, you know, Aurora Borealis, fucking North Pole, blah, blah, eyes. Let's give him a blue arm, I guess. Which, okay, that's fine, I guess. If I showed someone who doesn't know these skins, this skin in particular, and asked them for the theme, they would say, oh, maybe eyes, like the cold or something. No one would think, oh, this is Aurora Borealis themed. Which, for the Mercy skin... people could actually think it is that. With the Sojourn skin, people might actually think it is that. The Echo skin, yeah, maybe porcelain doll or something like that. Maybe like Ice Queen or something. But at least the Echo skin is pretty. This one is just ugly. Not to mention that the stick is really, really bulky in first person, which is just, I don't like it. It looks really weird. It covers a lot more of the screen than it usually does. So, unfortunately, this, in my opinion, is his absolute worst skin, and I will be banishing it into the dye tier. I was thinking about just making a tier for the skin by itself, but I'm a bit lazy, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, now we've made it to the present day, where literally one of the best skins in the entire game released. I never played Nier before the Overwatch collab got announced, but... I was always obsessed with the character design since the game came out, like since Nier Automata came out in 2017. I saw the game and I was like, oh my god, these people look fucking beautiful. They look so fucking cool. I'm going to play that one day. And I don't know how I managed to stay spoiler-free for almost 10 years. But I watched the anime 2 years ago or something like that. And it was amazing, but I never had like the time or the money to buy the game. And last week I did it and I played the game. I played 20 hours in 3 days. And well, the character design, especially of the women, is sexualized. It's sexualized in a really, really cool way. Like, they look really sexy and attractive. And obviously you can look under a 2B skirt, whatever. But that doesn't take away from their power and how strong they are. 9S is one of my favorite characters ever. I think he's really fucking stupid and cool and cute and a fucking idiot, and I love him so much, and I want to just take him in my arms and like, you know, like grandmas do. I just want to pinch his cheeks and be like, oh my god, he's such a good boy, even though he's a fucking little shit. I think this skin fits Wuyang very well overall, until I turn him to the front and he looks a bit girthy in it. Especially if you have played 20 hours of Nier in the past 3 days and you've seen 9S a lot, and then you see Wuyang right next to it, it's like, I now fill out the suit. I think it was kind of funny when I saw that. It looked very funny. I liked it, and I giggled a little bit. Unfortunately, I haven't collected this weapon yet. I don't know where it's from. I'll figure it out at some point. That's like the only thing I can't comment about. I still think it looks pretty cool. I like spears in general. I think the spears in the game are really cool. I use them a lot. They're cute. Yeah, that's kind of it. I love the pod. Pod is pod 153, I'm pretty sure it is. She's very cute in general. I like that she just hovers there. In case you don't know, if you're on the enemy team, you can't see the pods hovering around. So don't worry about being paid to lose. I just really like the skin. It's probably my favorite skin in this entire game. I do think the Kiriko skin is really good too, though. I think all 5 collab skins are really cool, except for the Mercy one. I don't quite like that one. It looks a little bit weird on her. I do also like the Vendetta one, yes. I think there are a lot of people who dislike it, because it neither looks like Vendetta, it neither looks like A2. I see both characters in there. I don't know what people's problem is, but hey, that might just be me. I don't know. But this is hands down my favorite skin for Wuyang, and I'll probably never take it off. Because I love the game a lot. I love the universe that it comes from a lot, and I think the skin is very good overall. So, our last skin for today. This is an upcoming skin. This is for the upcoming OWCS crowdfunding bundle, and I don't know what this thing is supposed to be. I don't know what the theme is supposed to be. I just don't know what this is supposed to be. Why is he naked? Other than fan servers, you know, I get it. Why? What is the color scheme? Why are there constellations on his pants, but like nothing else really talks about? Is it? I think it's. It looks like a wizard from a very weird D&D campaign. I hate this one overall. I hate it. Like, this skin is purely sexualized for sales purposes, and I don't like that. I talked earlier about how Nier sexualizes women in a way that makes them still look cool and powerful. Yeah, this is like the opposite of that. This is purely to sexualize a 19-year-old college student. Like, that's it. This skin is purely to sell this skin. The money does go to a decent, I'm not gonna say good cause, because like that, you know, that would be Pink Mercy skin levels. It's for crowdfunding for the OWCS, right? Like, it pays the staff, it pays the prize pool. So I do think that is a decent cause to, like, you know, buy cosmetics. But if I had to judge the skin purely off like what I'm looking at right now, what am I looking at? What is this? Why is he so layered and then naked? I don't get it. I'm so confused. But hey, maybe we'll get lore that soon. I don't know. What I do like though is that the stick seems to look very thin. So it might be his best stick for like gameplay purposes, I guess, the one that covers the least of his screen. But that's like kind of it. I think it's just really, I like the constellation part of the pants. I think if they made a skin themed around that, that would look really cool. Just, I'm going to be so honest when I say this right now, and I feel a bit bad for saying it, just keep his shirt on. Like, this is not like the Poolside skin where it makes sense to take his shirt off. What is this? What are we actually doing? This one is just, this is bad. This goes right in between these two other skins. I don't understand. I'm so confused. And that is my personal tier list for all Wuyang skins that we have right now. We're probably gonna get 7 more in the next 2 seasons, but hey, I'll just make a new one. EP, more content. Let me know what you think, what your top skins are, what skins you like the least, what things you disagree with me, and why. But please, 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 keep it respectful, and keep in mind that this is my subjective tier list. I can go more into detail where I dislike certain things, but then we would be here for like 30 more minutes, at least, per skin. Again, this is purely subjective. I think the designers in general did a really good job. There are some hits, some misses, but everybody finds their favorite skin in something, and that's cool. It's like everybody has a favorite. Every Pokemon is someone's favorite, right? So yeah, let's all keep that in mind and be nice and respectful. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me.